Hey everybody, just a small disclaimer. We had a strange audio issue with this one, and unfortunately, even though Jesse was here, none of it was recorded. So, if you do hear a little bit of weirdness in the conversation, it's probably because Jesse was saying something and everyone's responding to it. Okay, enjoy the show. Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Campaign Stories. I'm Jeff, your humble narrator, but before we get started, let's get them lightsaber checks. John.
I accidentally closed roll 20, 1 second. Good start. Roll 20. Jump. What the fuck is jump gate? They keep on making changes. Just stop.
I mean, Jumpgate was my unofficial name for the time you spent all my barbarian points, but...
I forgot that it saves.
Spend all your points and jump for you. You're welcome.
Hey, this is John playing as Lucius, level 8 sorcerer, and I got a 15.
I'm Sean. I play fours, level 8 shifter. Yes, and I got a 1.
Oh.
Backed up by a 3.
Oh.
Mav.
Hey, I'm Mav. I play Dosh. He's a level 8 swashbuckler. And I got an 18. Marshall.
Hey everybody, this is Marshall, and I play Keegan, a level 8 fighter samurai, and I got a 5.
So, Sean, how about them recaps?
Last session, I believe we were getting the tour of Golden City from our point of contact, Pulp, and he kind of gave us a rundown on all the points of interest, and we ended up starting our endeavors at one of the local Kabuto-run casinos called the Burning Chip, and there we started gathering information, and Keegan started playing the slot machine. And that's just about where we left off.
You were collecting on your 401k as Dennis?
Yep. Yep. I went undercover as Dennis, the casino janitor, and I believe now we're meeting back up at the hotel room as Lucius has got over his jet lag.
Perfect. So we'll start the scene here back at the Golden Queen Hotel after you guys return from the casino. Probably just catch a golden cab back. But you do have Pulp's contact number if you do need to get a hold of him.
I bust the door and immediately start trying to get room service.
Oh yeah, did you guys get 5 rooms or do you guys have like a quintuple queen?
It's just 5 beds and a star pattern in the middle of the room. Just real awkward.
Hey, quotations, conversation pit, quotations in the middle.
Yeah, I want a
Usually
separate room if he's going to be doing that.
Let rooms out for groups like you guys. Kind of weird, but if you guys are into this. I would imagine we each have our own room, and like maybe let's say we would meet up in the lounge of this hotel.
Perfect. Yeah, there's the common continental breakfast. Croissants, cheeses, make your own waffle, some lukewarm scrambled eggs, potatoes, the whole lot.
That's where I make my money back.
You may have drained my bank account, but I'll drain your eggs.
Ugh.
Oh my.
Crazy.
I'm going to get a stack of waffles.
And I'll just be sat down with my coffee mug, taking some kind of medication for my jet lag, rubbing at my head. So you guys went to a casino?
It's not the casino. Keegan's not even here. He never left the casino. We get back and we're like, wait, where's Keegan?
They've got slot machines by the buffet.
I'm down 4 waffles.
Better insert another one. Oh my god, I'm loving this idea of a giant machine where you insert a nasty waffle into it.
You get a good waffle out.
Just spews out a whole bunch of waffles if you win. All covered in syrup.
Just get syrup, no waffles.
Both the vitamins and croissant taste the same.
When Keegan comes over to the table to sit down, I'll say, we went to one of the Kabuto's places to do a little bit of digging, and then I'll throw a data pad across the table to Keegan. It has emails open.
Ooh, I'll look over the emails and see what's here. It's mostly in Corleone, right? Is that what we determined?
Yeah.
I'll mention, just kind of talking to the staff where I could. I found out that the casino is being bought up. There's going to be a crossover with Justin Brucane's Aboleth's Maze.
So do we think that maybe Taro's going to stay there when he gets in?
So checking through the emails, it does show the itinerary from Taro Shin.
Oh, jackpot.
He's about 7 days out at the moment. So I guess now it'd be 6. But in 6 days, he arrives via the Golden Aviran Planar Gate. So the Gap Gate should be arriving and going to the Executive Suite at the Aboleth's Maze. The day after, we'll be doing a visit of the Burning Credits Casino and other Kabuto Syndicate casinos. Day 9 looks like it's open. It is on the town, so visiting the Dream Realm and the Archmage's Vault. Day 10 is signing with Mr. Brucane. Though it looks like there's a personal request from Charlie Sunflower, which is the head of security for Taro Shin, to go visit a local Basin City lead pianist in a private performance. And then on the 5th day, return to Aviran via the Golden Aviran Planar Gate. There's a few other emails in there that talk about reminders to get some spice rubs from God's Feast, ant samsaras, pickled onions that can be bought in market. But the overall is that the Kabuto expansion into Golden strengthens both Brucane's side as well as Taro's, hopefully with Taro's infiltration ability and tactics, that the Kabuto Syndicate can start taking over the Union Kings, or at least replacing one, to expand influence for both of them.
All that was read out loud.
He said he's going to the Dream Realm, right?
Yeah, on the 3rd day of the visit.
And that's part of, was that part of the, is it the carousel? Merry-go-round, yeah, sorry.
No, none of the casino lords own the merry-go-round.
Well, this is this is great. I mean, it's we know exactly where he's going to be when
Mm-hmm. This is great.
and who he's associated with.
Now, are we still planning to do the job as we're told? I look around and make sure I'm not trying to say anything out loud. Or are we still trying to find a way around this?
If we can find a way around this, I want to. Maybe it would be an idea to visit some of these places on this itinerary. Might help us get some ideas.
Yeah.
Take a sip of my coffee and then take out my coffee mug and pour the coffee into mine.
The reason why I thought the merry-go-round, because what if challenge him to rounds on the merry-go-round?
What is this merry-go-round?
Oh yeah.
Dosh just...
Okay. Yeah, that was just glossed over in my recap.
So the merry-go-round is a series of bars and I guess entertainment venues where you have to spend an hour each one, and one's like drinking, one's fighting. There's like a whole series of events you have to go through, and the merry-go-round is going through the whole thing once. And I think the most anybody's ever did it was 6, and they died doing it.
Can you do it as a team?
And then we all get a pull.
That definitely wouldn't make it past the fighting part.
All right, I feel like we should get the cockatrices here for this.
We're gonna need those eggs.
No, for the carousel, for the merry-go-round. Let them do that. Not while we're here, of course. But this seems like right up their alley.
I feel like Matilda at this point is very April O'Neil coded. like the Clash guys are all the very Ninja Turtles. Like,
But yeah, that's what the merry-go-round is.
All right.
No, it's hard because you have to kill Taro to win the war is a really cut and dry rule. It's hard to find a way around it.
Without doing one of the other win scenarios.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was reading that. Can you repeat that?
If I remember right, yes, there is like a ceremonial thing that's supposed to take place, but I think they've already kind of talked it out, and the next step is a fight between Taro and somebody, and we're supposed to stop that from happening by taking Taro out.
Taro and Typh, I think.
Yeah.
And
they're supposed to fight, and we're supposed to just end it.
We're supposed to assassinate him per the Balim code or the...
Right. Oh, so I was going to say, though, if he doesn't show up for the fight, like if we grab him and stick him somewhere for the next 12 days or something, if he doesn't show up for the fight, is that a forfeit?
We convince him to concede somehow in a way that would be towards his benefit. I can't see what that is yet, but...
Yeah, we mentioned that too. If he stepped down and let his son take over, that would nullify things too.
I was still worried that his son might be in danger.
Oh yeah. There was that aspect too, that we thought that maybe we were here as a distraction while back in Dust Banter, Typh and his guys go for the son. You know.
Yeah, I was concerned about that.
The thing is, Typh said he wasn't going to go for the sun, and I know that Typh can be a liar, but he just doesn't seem to be the kind of guy that would need to lie, right? Like, he has the power. He has no reason to lie to us about that.
True.
Yeah, I was just concerned about it. So we reached to Xavier, and it seemed like it was less likely that would have been the case after that conversation. I don't necessarily remember why, but it was in my head anyways that it's weird that he's in Dusk Banner right now.
Is he trying to assassinate Typh?
It's interesting. Do we know when the Typh fight is supposed to be?
You do not.
Okay.
Right. So this could be maybe an idea that we, if it comes to the point where we can try to talk this out, maybe we can get a sense of what Taro knows about Typh in general. Maybe he doesn't know how much danger he's actually in. It's just a thought. We've got 7 days to try to figure this out, right? So we have it from the Justicar notes for sure, which doesn't mean that the Kabuto Syndicate has that information. I don't have a clue how much they know about anything, what their intelligence is like. I didn't know Typh had that in him. I didn't know that this Justicar had this detailed notes on everybody. You guys get any idea of the structure of these union bosses and why they would want to try to break them down?
The Casino Lords and the Union Kings their tiebreaker is the president. The Union and Casino allied on something kind of can throw that balance off, especially if one seems to ally consistent with the Casino's powers.
All right, so we know about the merry-go-round. What are some of the other locations he's going to visit?
Yeah, I like this idea, Lucius, of checking out all these itineraries before he gets there.
Yeah.
I'd like to be put on the Dream Realm detail. It's all the same to you guys.
Is that the strip club?
Close.
Sure, so what is the Dream Realm?
It's the Silk Trip party where everyone everyone trips out in a padded room and goes and parties in the ethereal plane.
The Dream Realm Casino is run by the DOS unit known as Sprite. You have heard of Sprite before. They were associated with Vancillion Crow. Actually, the swords you stole were a gift from him. But then you have Arx, which is the Lycold that runs the Archmage's Vault, and then Justin Brukane is the Casino Lord of the Aboleth's Maze.
That's the one who's absorbing Taro Shin's casino.
Correct. And then from his day 3 itinerary is he's going to be visiting the other 2 that he's not getting bought out by, but he's also going to be visiting all of the Kabuto run casinos.
Yes. Oh, I'm just wondering if my dad may have used me to get out of debt. He asked me for money a while back.
We're going to find ourselves in a room where he's going to be in the chair that swivels to us with the slow clap. You finally figured it out. Or brings him in drinks for some reason.
Oh, that feels like a dad move too. Oh, well, I mean,
Great.
he hasn't got back to me he hasn't got back to me the last couple days, has he?
As far as you messaging him yesterday, no.
Okay. That's not something I can dwell on now. We have to worry about this Taro situation. And anyway,
we do. In the meantime, I think we need to come to the grim reality that we might have to try to take this guy out, though, too.
Yeah, so I was gonna say the same thing.
I really want to find a way to get around this, but at the same time, we need to look at our options and figure out where we're going to actually if we have to kill him.
Well, we got his itinerary and where he's staying. We could meet up at one of those points. Yeah, he's getting bought out.
I think that they would have to buy the Kabuto Syndicate, and then we're killing somebody else.
Yeah, I feel like might be, if we're going down that thread, I think what's more likely happening is he's up unloading assets so he doesn't lose them in case he loses. And if he loses, they can just trade back assets, and then the Kabuto Syndicate still has a bunch of stuff. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Well, we know one thing is that he's coming in by teleportation. We came in by boat. What do you say we finish up this food and go check out what this gate looks like?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sounds good to me.
Sabotage the teleporter.
Just so he can't even teleport into town. Never
Just-
makes it.
Or inside out baboon.
Teleports in, and yeah, we just wreckers all around. This is how we solve things. It's a joke. But I don't know what this teleport gate looks like. Is this a place where there's like a lot of authority, or is it a place that, I don't know, that's so rich that there's not a lot of people around it? You know? I don't know. Let's say we go check it out.
Yeah, heading out of the Golden Queen Hotel. You guys taking a cab down to it, or are you hopping on a train, calling Pulp?
Let's hop a train.
It depends, is it not with walking distance?
It is not. It is not located in the city proper.
Cool. That tells me something then. So we know that when he gets here, he's going to have to travel into the city. Then how about we call Pulp? I haven't really spent much time with this guy.
Oh.
I was looking forward to it, then I didn't get a play last time.
Boss wants to meet Pulp. We get him Pulp.
Guy shows up. He's like, "What? You guys again?" Like, yeah. He didn't get the quest cleared. Like, I know we exhausted all your dialogue, but he didn't get it completed.
Remember, I said I'd sell you out. Like, yeah, we know.
Wait, he said he was going to sell us out?
He said he wouldn't hesitate to sell us out.
Oh, good.
With the text message, Pulp will arrive in about 15 minutes. You'll see the illuminated advertisements on the side of his vehicle as he floats down. Rolls down the window as a plume of cigarette smoke comes out, and hey, breathy guys,
Hey, Pulp.
what can I help with today?
Pulp, we could use a ride to the gate. We're calling it the Golden Gate. Teleportation. What do you call this place?
Oh yeah, the Gap.
The Gap, you say?
Yep, the Golden Aviran Planar Gate, the Gap Gate.
We have ourselves some fancy t-shirts here.
Oh man, we could get t-shirts.
A bunch of Mind the Gap merch.
Right.
All of Pulp's though comes in a very quick, still wet Sharpie. Yeah, hop in, and he'll look I guess at Lucius and who the fuck's this guy?
Didn't he see me when we first met him, right? Yeah. And I'll kind of remembering what he looks the same, right? The weird curly.
No, Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal. Yeah, sorry we didn't get to properly introduce each other when we first met. Lucius Astable.
Pulp, he'll reach back, shake your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, let's get you guys over to the Gap Gate. He'll turn on the radio, and you'll hear that standard kind of shock jock kind of guy going off.
Over Sliver, I'll ask you guys, why is this guy helping us again?
Ophelia.
Alright, okay.
To a point.
Do we know how he's getting paid or what his motivation is, besides he's just a contact?
Ophelia.
Okay.
They're filling you with confidence.
Yeah.
You're listening to AU-79, broadcast in the morning. Slide whistle noise from a traffic on the east side's out of control. Odds on the Vice King are 400,000 to 1 and going up. Before they'll shift over to body of Sheriff Rumsk. Was found in the Blue Chip Park. And congrats 7 lucky winners who bet on him being killed before he took office. Check back in for our daily frivolous fact. This is Gamble. Ow! See you at noon. You'll hear Pulp kind of, fuck! Ah, man, I could have sworn that guy was going to get in. Oh, well.
Not a lot of sheriffs make it in?
Nah, it's always fucking, what's his name? Some kind of Sheriff Blank. He lost last year to Rumsk, but he had a strong pull this time, so yes, he got it.
Name blank?
Sheriff Blank.
You guys got stuck in a bit of traffic, and Pulp, unless you guys actually talk to him, won't offer too much. He'll just kind of ramble about random things, complaining about people's driving and This place always sucks. That guy, what are you doing? Like, throwing his lit cigarettes at people who try to cut him off. Or he'll pull up, and as you guys crest the hill, you can see the massive planar gate constructed by mechanists during their occupation of the area during the Harmonium Wars. The planar gate stands probably about 200, 300 feet tall at the top, about 500 feet wide. You can see the shimmering effect as it seems to broadcast to the other side, where you can see the Vastwood and Corellia.
Damn.
See traffic vehicles coming through it, it is all land-based, though, of course, down this far you can see the massive port that goes over to the Corellian continent as well. But, yeah, Pulp would say, one of our finest established locations. Got plenty of shirts, get some pamphlets, you can get a little Gap hat, and they'll hold up a large foam hat.
So we're there. Are we just saying like we're out of the car in a gift shop right now, or
like you're it's like when you go down to the ferry, you're not in line for it, but you're stopped nearby where this is where you would go to walk to it or get your vehicle through.
Home sweet home.
Okay, this it seems like this is like less like an airport then, but more like shit. It seems like almost like a tunnel or something. Like you
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, you just drive through this thing and you keep going.
Correct.
Maybe pay a toll or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Want to go get him?
See, I guess I was
just go blitz into Corellia, go get him on his home turf.
I love that idea now.
Get him.
Right. So yeah, this would be a really hard place to try to, because he'll just drive through here and keep on driving.
There are customs, yeah.
Right, but it's not like you come in and like you're waiting for your bags to follow you or anything like an airplane or some shit like that. You're just like Jeff said, it's more like a ferry.
Reporter snap.
Yeah. All right. Interesting. So yeah, let's find our way to like the terminal and get out and walk this place. So we get out of the car. I think I'll give this guy a tip and tell him to leave the engine running. We're going to be back soon.
Yeah, he'll pocket the money and you got it.
I think I'm going to be trying to find ways to, and it might be a bad idea, but yeah, just give this guy constant streams of money to see if he's going to kind of be on our side, I guess. Hard to say. Maybe he'll open up with more information.
But yeah, you'll pass by there, of course. This many people coming through, right? These big hub areas. You have all the street food vendors. You have people hawking merch. There's occasionally people, signs trying to ask for rides across. Though there is the terminals there where they do check people, do customs. But you can see people that do actually just walk across. There's no charge necessarily on this side for it that you can see, but they do take down information, IDs, confirmation of who's going through.
Okay.
Is this like just a two-way gate, or can it be changed? Not that I want to do anything with this. I'm just curious.
Yeah, just a two-way.
Okay. So this was never like a planar gate for invasion or something like that from a different plane. It was just literally like we're going to build this fast travel way in between these two places.
Correct, yeah. During the Harmonium Wars, mechanists built this because they had taken over Core Junction and they were attempting to take over Golden. And so they built this so they could expand directly into Corellia, but they were stopped in Golden before they were able to expand too much further. They were not able to combine their forces that were on both sides.
Jerks.
Well, too bad I already ate. I bet you they got some gnarly street food here.
You'd catch a, android chef with his assistant tying down a crab the size of a German Shepherd, as they'll put a bullet in the top of it before they'll take cleavers to start chopping it up to throw it in a Corellian boil.
We gotta try. We gotta have that. That's a taste of home. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
You'll basically get kind of the large styrofoam cups you can sip on, crab broth with spicy peppers, onions all kind of broiled together until it's all just kind of a mush, with some bread to dip in.
Spicy crab mush.
Crazy
Spicy
crab mush.
mush. That's exactly what we call it back home.
Yeah, Magman hot sauce.
Yep, you see the little guy biting his lip sitting in his fire pool.
Yeah, I will get a bowl.
So at this gate, is there a place for VIPs to like get through faster through customs?
Yeah, I would say you could probably see that there is a commercial lane, right, for shipments that go through that aren't just for personal transport.
Mm-hmm.
And so part of that being that there are dedicated kind of set off lanes that the public doesn't use.
I would bet that he would find a way to use something like that, not knowing who this guy is. I guess it just.
I mean, if he's coming for Corlia and he's a high up, I mean, he's the Kabuto Syndicate lead, or the head of the
Right.
Kabuto Syndicate.
Did you guys get a sense of his character through anybody that you were talking to?
We haven't got that. No,
No,
we haven't talked to anybody high enough up yet to have known him.
I mean, I was assuming he's kind of a dick, but that was before I thought my dad may have screwed me over.
So that might be an idea. Right. An idea might be to, in confronting him, talk to the people around this, talk to his people in this area, and try to get a sense of who he is in a fashion that we would try to arrange a meeting. We'd be sticking our necks out if we did something like that, but that is something that's brewing inside me, is establish ourselves as an entity. Keeping in mind the grim reality that we might have to fucking kill this guy again. If we were to somehow infiltrate the customs for the VIP lanes, that might be a place to try to assassinate a guy, is right out the gate, right out the get-go.
Want to godfather the dude?
Right.
Put a bullet head in his bed. Send a message.
That's just a huge feat in and of itself.
Alright, so from this gate, he'd be traveling straight to the casino, right?
Yeah, barring traffic, it should be about a 15-minute drive.
And then, would that be his day? He'd get through the gate, he'd get to the casino, he'd set up and...
Yeah, as far as the first day listed in the emails is, to come through the Gap Gate and then settle down at the executive suite at the Ablett's Maze. And yes, he will be visiting the other casinos he owns. On top of the burning credits, there's the Golden Woods, Andres, and one called Glanzo.
Glanzo.
Going there next.
That's the spicy pepper they have in Corlia.
Glanzo peppers. The burning chip acquisition that's taking place, is that a from what I can see, is it a hey, we're selling this, or we're buying you out because...
And that's Aboleth, right? Not Aboleth's Maze, not Burning Chip being
Right.
acquired?
Burning chip is being acquired by Aboleth's Maze, right?
Yeah,
Got it.
Okay. So they're standing to make a lot of money on this sale.
correct.
We can send a message and burn it down.
Right.
Oh, now we're concerned about the job.
We're trying not to end this like the end of the Big Lebowski. Just show up on our motorcycles with a katana and a radio or a boombox. Why the fuck you guys here? We want the money.
Bloody Lebowski.
We never had the girl. We don't care. Yeah, I don't want to be those guys. So, what do you guys say we go check out Aboleth's Maze then?
Yeah, I'm down.
Sounds good.
It's on his list. So
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. King is going through a crisis right now. I'm going to text my dad again. It's like, hey, what's up? How's it going?
Yeah, what is it? It's still fairly early in the day, but Mesa would respond back with a, good morning, how are you?
Doing well on the job, just checking to see how it's going.
Good, Abel is teaching me quite a bit on being a bartender.
Awesome. I look forward to having drinks when I get back.
Yeah, he'll take a picture. You can see he's at the Moonrat headquarters behind the bar as they're taking a selfie together.
I'll send back. That looks great. Did they make you official?
Not yet. I'm a little afraid of needles.
Sounds good. Be safe.
Yeah, go get the take care. See you when you get back.
Okay, I'm feeling a little better now. To the
Hey,
maze?
Jeff. Yeah, to the maze. Jeff.
Yeah.
If I feel like that if we were in Dusk Banter and we legitimately killed this guy there, we could just walk away from it, even if we did it in broad daylight, and just say, this was part of a house war, this is fine.
Correct.
I
We
also have
can't
a
do that here,
mercenary
can we?
That here, not so much. I believe last time the other members here asked about legality of things, and it's really more kind of what you're caught with and what they can
Right.
pin on you.
Yeah, so if we do have to kill this guy, we should consider how we're going to do it without going to some sort of incarceration for the rest of our life, and or being executed.
Correct.
If we get caught. Yeah. All right. Just gonna keep that in my head.
But yeah, if you get back,
If we get
Well,
back.
well,
Roll.
Golden traffic's terrible.
Yeah, if you go back to Pulp, he's sitting on the hood of his vehicle. He'll put away a flask as you approach, and you get what you need.
Yeah, I think we did. Open to check out the Aboleth casino, though. Think we could scam another ride out of you?
Hey, that is not a problem. That's an easy job. Happy to help.
No, get in the vehicle. If we get in the vehicle.
But yeah, you all pile in, and
Yep.
he doesn't ask any questions or inquire about that, but will ask if you have any good news from Dusk Banter.
The moon rats have expanded their territory.
Is that good news?
Yeah, there's probably a clear moment there. Pulp goes, okay.
You asked.
He's like, that I did. I'll pocket that one away.
Else? Dusk Banner's gone a long way in providing affordable energy to the people, though.
Oh, yeah? He's like, oh, interesting. Why is that? Thought I'm on charge for
I
this
guess that was a
service.
question if I didn't make it sound
maybe
like that.
maybe it cut off. I didn't hear.
You were trying to assess if news of that had reached.
Right.
Oh, yeah, okay. If you're trying to assess that, then yeah, Pulp seems all around kind of surprised to hear it. Like, it doesn't sound like I'm on to give away free shit, but that's cool. Good to hear. I never like seeing the little guy get trampled. Hour and a half ride in the vehicle before you will pull up to the bright lights outside of the Aboleth's Maze Casino. 7 stories, all of it shaped kind of like a giant sandcastle. You can see around the outside, lower down as you walk across kind of a glass bridge, that there is like you're looking down on a maze where you can occasionally catch glimpses of people running through it. But the heavy air conditioning and a nice smell will assault you as you enter in. Pulp will, do you want me to keep it running or am I good?
You guys see a reason for him to stay? I would say free to go.
Yeah, I think we can just get taxis at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll toss him another credit chip as a tip. Say no, thanks for your help today.
You got it. And he will drive off, turning on his advertisements as he zips away.
Alright, so
But the jangle of slot machines, the sound of people going to and fro, waitresses and waiters of all various races as they are serving drinks, walking about. You can see there's a large nacho buffet, and they have various rooms set up for what looks like different kind of shows or entertainments going on. It looks like with illusion magic and kind of holograms, so that each room kind of is its own concert hall. There's dance parties, piano recitals, like outside festivals, as people sit in well-controlled rooms.
I love this idea of the nacho buffet. Like, it's not like you grab a plate of nachos, right? It's just everybody's fingers and ripping nachos out.
Just one massive table of nachos that everyone's just dipping into.
People are all slapping the loaded nachos out of each other's hands. Like, you can't just have all the loaded nachos.
There's one Lycal in there looking for the perfect chip. He's like hands and knees in. Like,
it's gonna be the first time I use prestidigitation to clean my food as I eat it. Anyways, yeah, I grabbed myself a fistful of nachos.
I don't think your fort save can handle that.
And I run to the bathroom.
how busy is the casino area look right now?
It looks pretty busy.
What time of day is it again?
Late morning, early afternoon, so 11:30 to noon 30 kind of thing.
Okay.
You can see people that are buying or betting on the maze below. Looks like at evening, all of the performance rooms all combine into one large room for late night kind of party dance halls, dance raves kind of thing.
Are people just free to wander into the maze, or do you have to be admitted?
It is admitted, so you can pay to go in there. Other people take bets on what you're trying to do, if you're trying to get to the center or how long you're going to last before you tap out.
That's just from tapping out from just frustration, or are there like hazards in there?
Both.
All right, I'll probably just be watching down at the maze for a little while then.
Yeah, they have screens kind of showing dots where people are.
Is there a good way to see what's happening inside the maze? Or, like, I guess from a I'm going to kill a guy inside this maze standpoint, get away with it.
You're required to wear laser tag gear with a camera on the helmet.
Everybody is accompanied by a drone that records them.
Okay.
So you can see at least where they're at or what they run into. And that's how they tap out, is by calling out to the drone.
Gotcha. So it's an idea. We'd have to deal with the whole being seen by a drone or disabling the drone.
Or privacy HUD.
Oh,
Ooh.
That's true.
But can
Yeah.
they see very well into it?
When you walked in, you walked across that glass bridge or that glass plating that you could see down into it. But like you can only see what you can see, right? This is from in here, at least you can see kind of more the televised version. So it kind of cuts between people.
All right.
The bets here are pretty small as far as the maze goes, because people generally don't stay in too long. But as of right now, there's one at the very bottom of the gambling board. There is one for a Laura Stampson that so far has been in there for 8 months. She immediately broke her drone and then ran into the maze. And so there are bets people take whether you're going to have a Laura sighting, or if you're going to find a Laura corpse, or if Laura is going to get somebody.
So I'm not the only person that thinks about killing a guy in a maze.
When was the last Laura sighting?
2 months ago.
oh no!
And what was the result of that? Did someone get got?
There's like a half blurry picture of a woman with her hair pulled back, basically just like knocking someone over. And so
I just love this idea of the cryptid that is Laura.
yeah.
The casino cryptid.
Every now and then people throw nachos into the maze at random spots, hoping to feed her.
Do people just refer to... Do we have an actual identity on this, on Laura? Do people know who she is? Or is that just what... Like, oh, that was just the name that she gave when she got into the maze, but no one actually knows.
Yeah, that's kind of the myth behind her now, is nobody knows if she lived here, if she's from one of the chip districts, or if she's a visitor. But she went in, and that's the name they had registered for her, though nobody has any record of a Laura Stampson living here.
Yeah.
Yeah, keeping with the aboleth theme, there's a very coral texture to the walls. And so occasionally you get those bioluminescent kind of illusionary jellyfish that kind of drift around in it to provide that aquatic ambiance. But yeah, what do you want to find out while you're here?
I think I'd like to see what... It looks like the maze might be something that the Taro would be interested in. If we could get them to participate in it, then that would be an interesting way to try to assassinate him. If there's a VIP section in this area, it might be a good place to speak with him and maybe confront him. This also seems like it might be a somewhat neutral area to get an idea of who Taro is. I'm thinking that we might hit the whatever kind of bar or food area and chat up the bartender and see what it takes to get into the VIP section, if there is a VIP area.
Yeah, I mean, from the emails you have, you know he's staying at the executive suite here.
Sure, yeah.
But those aren't until higher up floors.
Okay. Would there be any reason for him to be down in what I'm assuming there's a main area on the first floor where the mazes and stuff is? Am I envisioning that correctly?
Yeah, so the maze is underneath you, right?
Mm-hmm.
You came in on the first floor, you have the maze below it. Give me a knowledge corporate.
I'm going to do that.
1 dice has to be rolled.
The first dice of the session. I'll find it, I promise. Okay. I got a total of 30.
Yeah, you'd expect probably on a standard run, especially between a merger, that they would probably have something down here. Maybe either using the dance area or having some sort of location where they can announce it. More than likely, as you get closer to the day, they'll probably have festivities that are made apparent to both customers and employees. But it would be weird if they didn't do something like that, right? Kind of corporate etiquette demands that they at least be seen. They may not have to be seen anymore after day one, but combined with going to the other casinos, it'd be odd if they didn't have something at the one that he's going to merge with.
And is he's staying at the executive suite?
Correct, yeah.
I wonder if it's an idea to maybe... I would imagine that if he's going to stay there, then he's going to host something there maybe? Or do you think it would be more like that's where he's going to retire to and be left the fuck alone in a luxurious suite?
That's probably where him and his retinue are staying. Looking about here, they do advertise for foreign corporate visits and parties and whatnot. That there is the executive suite has, its own private spas, windows that look out over the city, things like that. So you'd imagine somewhere like that is probably where a lot of the business stuff may go down. outside of prying eyes.
You guys think it might be an idea to try to get in on that? Like maybe while we're here, we can see if we can't speak to... Who would he be talking to at this casino? It's
The owner is Justin Brucane.
Justin Brucane.
Yeah.
Do we think that Justin would be somebody that would be here at this casino, like wandering floors, somebody that you could meet, or somebody that you'd try to grab attention to, or...
That would require diplomacy, gather infos.
Yeah, I'd like to gather info on this guy. Maybe hit up the bars and stuff, and the idea would be to try to get an idea of what it would take to get this guy's attention, whether it would be like putting in large gambling or trying to maybe roll in with a business proposition or something.
Okay.
So, gather info is a diplomacy.
It is.
All right, I'm gonna attempt that.
And Justin is a human.
Ooh.
Oh, good.
Oh, snap.
So I rolled real bad with a 1. But since he's human, this is a 24.
No,
Good
absolutely.
job, boss.
24 is going to get some good info, but it is going to attract attention.
That's fine. I was kind of worried about that, but if the idea that we can try to speak with Taro and get an audience with him, I think I could try to play up the attention.
Yeah, Mr. Brucane, as far as the employees here at the bartending area, as you kind of walk and chat, they'll say right now Mr. Brucane is currently in God's face, but will be returning here in the next couple days to prepare for his event with investors from Aviran.
All right, great. Say I'm speaking to, like, let's say, who would I be speaking to when I finally get kind of the information that I want?
Oh, I mean,
Because
let's
that
say,
is what
like a floor manager, right?
Oh, yeah, cool. All right. Then, yeah, I would appreciate the information and shake their hand and introduce myself as Lucius Estibold of Bold Energies.
Which news of Bold Energies has not spread
It's not
to...
reached yet, no. But I've got some promising startup garbage. And hopefully I can play it as something somewhat lucrative and pass this guy some cash as a kind of lubrication on this. And see if I can't start the process of maybe being able to speak to Justin when he gets back.
Yeah, absolutely. Through the manager here, they're willing to take any information that you're willing to give them, or if you'd like, they will hand you a business card for Justin's coordinator for you to reach out if you're interested in investing.
Yeah, great. I'll take it.
But yeah, once the information's kind of passed across, the manager will head back onto the floor, though you do get the sense that they are probably going to send your information no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they end it with a politeness that tells you that you are now of note.
Yep.
Estibold, was it?
Was. All right.
Looks like pretty standard security in the sense that you would check in at the front. You do have your own private elevator. Oh, and of course, like any of the casinos you will go into, especially the ones that are this size, though you didn't see them at the Kabuto ran ones, there is a sign that strictly prohibits the use of any divination on casino ground.
Nothing about illusion, though.
But yeah, it does look like kind of standard F security, but they do check IDs, no privacy hoods. They confirm through multiple ways that you are who you say you are. But then, yes, private elevators, as well as casino security.
And I'll check out the caliber of slot machines they have here.
I'm going to the maze.
I'm going to try to get a cocktail, walk around the gambling room where they're doing the bets on the maze and the tables if they have them, and try to find the most interesting looking group of people and just try to slide in with them.
Okay.
I think I'm eventually going to find my way towards Dosh, too. So, not that I'm there now, but that's where I'm heading.
Yeah, you can see what looks like a tech convention in one of the rooms, I guess, if you're looking for interesting people, as they're all trying out.
Nerds. Next room.
People are going to notice a Dosh model walking around with a drink. Give me more who you're trying to go for, then. I don't know what Dosh finds interesting unless you're looking for people who are well-dressed.
I think mainly, if I could see if, I think this is a far shot, but any Kabuto Syndicate people that potentially could be here and give you a role if you need it. That would be my kind of what I'm looking out for. And outside of that, just people that are kind of drunk and loud, having a good time, a little bit on the higher end.
Sure. Let's see here. And you had also used your appraise before on the Kabuto members, so go ahead and give me that appraise as a perception as you're looking around for somebody who matches the Kabuto.
I rolled a 17 for a 30.
Excellent. Yeah, you will notice a group of well-dressed Corleans drinking quite a bit. but you can tell, especially by the tattoos on hands and at the edge of collars, and by their dress, that they are Kabuto members.
Are they quiet or reserved, or do they seem...
Nope, they look good spirits. They have assistants who are currently getting them more nachos from the Nacho trough, but they have drinks in hand, and they are both excitedly yelling curse words in good and bad luck.
Yeah, I'll kind of float over to their table and, ladies, gentlemen, you seem to be a far more interesting crowd than some of these people in here. Do you mind if I join you?
Sure, toss me that diplomacy.
I rolled a natty 4 for 15.
Okay. With a 15, there's that look of people who, it's kind of a public area, so it's like, sure, but they're not taken to you in a way that says that they're going to be interacting with you too much indirectly, right?
Yeah, I'll act like they just accepted me and plop down next to whoever, like closest chair, and say, drinks for the table.
All right, yeah. A waitress will head off to get drinks. Keegan?
Yes.
All
20
right.
creds.
All right, go for it, my man. 2 of a kind consecutively. You get double the bet back.
And we'll put another 20 in.
All right, double the bet back.
Woohoo! Up 40.
And 4s, what are you up to?
I'm going into the maze.
That makes me happy.
He's gonna go into the maze and become Laura. Then we can win the bet.
Oh, snap! Oh, you're too smart. We should team up before I do crazy things.
But the bouncer here, 4s, will ask you for any weapons, of course.
All right.
And then ask how long do you think you are going to be in the maze. You can see there's like a group of people listening, like nearby, leaning over listening, ready to write down notes.
Oh, okay. When were we planning to meet up somewheres afterwards? Like back at the hotel? Did we have a planned rendezvous point?
No.
No. I would just say sliver us and tell us you're going in for how long you think you're going to go.
we just walked and it all went separate ways.
Yeah. No, I wasn't worried about communicating that to you guys. I was just thinking about I'd probably give a rough estimate as to how long I'd be in the maze, based on me having later engagements and not staying in there. But he, yeah, I'll have this maze solved by dinner.
You definitely don't plan to live in there.
Right. I'll say 8 hours. That gives me some time.
You got this, 4s.
8 hours. A bunch of people write down stuff, and your name will appear on the board with bets.
Well, I feel like we need to put money on you, buddy.
Yep.
Yeah. When the name pops up, I point to the table. I go, "That's my bro."
Yeah, I definitely put money on him.
That will definitely get the Kabuto's attention of, you know who's going into the maze?
Didn't know he was going to, but I know that name.
They will look at you with the intent of like, well, you are the one with inside knowledge. Are we betting for or against them?
Gosh.
I'd sliver to the group. What were the odds on finding Laura?
Oh, finding Laura? They're like,
Yeah.
2,000 to 1.
2,000 to 1 4s.
Okay.
We have like the $20,000 of pocket money, right?
Oh, yeah. Bribe chips?
Yeah.
Yeah, how much of that do we have? Because I intended on using all of it for bribes and stuff.
Yeah, I want to throw a little bit of money around and try to impress these guys, so I'm going to be like $1,000 on my friend. 1,000 credits.
Well, what's that? What are you betting on?
Yeah,
I don't know. What are the options?
yeah, I was gonna leave my spot at the slot machine once I know 4s was headed in and see what bets I can place on them.
Are you betting that they're going to make the whole 8 hours? Do you think they'll die? What are you betting on?
I'm betting he'll make the whole 8 hours.
Apparently, we're doing 8 hours. Whatever success looks like for 4s is what I'm betting on.
Okay.
10K finds Laura.
Oh, I was gonna do 100 that he finds Laura, but no. If the boss is doing 10,000,
I'm not making the biggest show of this right now yet. I'm hoping to have a reveal in the case that it happens. But yeah, 10K shows up on the board somewhere.
All right.
And I put 1,000 on him to make the 8 hours.
But yeah, I'll send a sliver to Fours and just say, "Hey, buddy, find her. I put a lot on you, buddy."
No pressure,
okay.
right? But find her.
Free money, I don't care. I just think it would be hilarious if that pans out.
All right. I'll prioritize that.
I got to think about what I can do to try to make that happen. How far
so
down?
derailed so fast.
Right, the Find Laura campaign.
Screw assassinating the guy. We gotta find Laura.
No, that's a perfect spot to end the session as Forrest goes into the maze. Keegan's putting down money. Dash is surrounded by a bunch of Kabuto members as they are all putting down cash on Forrest to do the 8 hours. So yeah, you'd see multiple bets going up that Forrest is going to make it, but you can also see quite a few saying that he won't, with various smaller bets at like 2-hour intervals mostly, from other people saying that, he's not going to make it, but I bet he gives up an hour 3.
There is a problem though that I was thinking of coming back to Dosh, and it doesn't have to be this episode that we talk about it. Me presenting myself as Lucius Estable is probably okay for who I said it to, but I am also the person that handed the basket of wine to the Kabuto Syndicate in the first place.
Don't mention your name.
I wasn't quite thinking about that as I did that, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to really fucking do some gymnastics on this one.
If it does help, John, I was thinking of that.
Right? Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Like, rate, review, subscribe. You know the stuff. Hey, we do have a Patreon and a Ko-Fi now, so if you'd like to support that way, you can as well. And thank you to Brian for joining us on Patreon. Our intro and outro were Monolithic by Nihilord. You also heard Laissez-Faire, which will be the theme for the Golden Basin City area. Just to let you know, we are going to be taking a break during the month of July. There's a whole bunch of going on. It's always a really busy month for me, so just to make it easy, we're going to take a breather from it. But we'll be back, of course, in August. All right, I hope you're having a really great day, and I hope work isn't as bad as it usually is. All right, have a good one. Bye. Bye.